The Onion Lake Cree Nation played host to community members, special guests, and the media at the Treaty 6 Summit. Celebrations included a formal signing of the treaties and a groundbreaking ceremony at the Treaty 6 embassy site.
We had an embassy in the late 1800s up until in the early 1900s, and the history from the elders, they cut the embassy down, they shut it down because it was gaining power and momentum within Treaty 6 territory.
It's the first of its kind, and a treaty alliance with Onion Lake and Ermineskin, along with Sucker Creek. But not only that, the whole concept of an embassy on First Nation lands is very historic.
With this in place now, that we are providing the foundation for the unity that is lacking within Treaty 6 territory, that our chiefs can start working together, collectively as opposed to individually. And that way we will be in a better position.
Here was an agency where all Treaty 6 people around this area within a 100-mile radius used to gather for many, many years. And now we're bringing that home back to the people. The embassy will have an ambassador. The ambassador will have a seat with the United Nations, the World Council. This is the power of the embassy, that no longer do we have to go through Canada or any other agency or any other Indigenous caucus group in UN, as I've done in a number of occasions I've been down there. We will have a voice for Treaty 6 people at the world level with the United Nations. That's how important it is. And Canada is aware of our process. Again, I spoke in the speech this morning and also again today. How they control First Nations people is through funding agreement that they designed. And if we don't sign this agreement, there is no funding based on the contribution on their policies. It's a policy, it's not a law. And what my vision and my plan is that one day I will tell government enough is enough, and that time is coming very, very near, probably early in 2013. You will be invited, the media will be invited. This is what we're going to tell the government. Enough, leave us alone. This is our territory, this is our sovereignty, our inherent right, and we will make a stand for our treaty people.
Well, we have more power together. There's more people that are involved, there's more things that could be done together rather than just one. Because at the end of the day, it's about benefiting our people. And so when we do it together, we can capture more people and help more.
See what the treaty did for Canada, and this is what the world needs to know. They're the only ones benefiting from the treaty, that our ancestors and your ancestors entered. You're part of the treaty. I wasn't there physically, neither were you. However, our ancestors were. So they're benefiting from the minerals and the resources and everything that come from this land, and we haven't. So now our hope is to create that balance, that we also need to benefit as they have for the last 136 years.
Right now we have a lot of work to do in terms of organization. That's very important, to get organized. And that's the whole purpose of this summit also, summoning the chiefs so that we can start our organization, so that we can start working together.
We would have real representation there. We wouldn't have to ask to get into a back door or talk to somebody to voice for us. We would have our own voice. And we need that, and we need it now.
And we're back, we're strong, and we're going to continue forward to become self-sufficient. That's the hope. Again, it's not for me, it's for the little children and the children yet unborn. This is the vision that we have collective.
After the break, we'll take a look at economic development in small towns across our region.